On day 178, I found my first fossilized drake, followed by another duplicate old amber. The next day, I was able to evolve my Snivy into a Servine and then a Superior before coming across a cool village in the desert where I also found a Skarmory to bring my total to 503 Pokemon. I also found a fossil structure on the edge of town where I was able to excavate a shield fossil. I picked up another link cable in one of the village chests and found a weird structure buried in the sand where I was able to grab more coins, gems, and pottery shards. While I was down there, another mysterious Pokemon appeared on the map.
What is that? Options, resource packs. What is that? I don't know. What do we think that is? 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 I think it's what is that? Jirachi? Another Jirachi?
After catching my second Jirachi of the world, I took a Waystone back to the lab and dropped off all the loot I had collected before starting to revive my newly acquired shield fossil. While the restoration process was starting, I went out looking for even more fossils. This was also about the time I realized that each type of fossil structure only has the chance to contain a few different types of fossils. With this in mind, I realized that I want to be looking in cold and frozen ocean biomes for the next set of fossils I needed, the sail fossil and the fossilized fish. I found a bunch of Gimmighoul towers and other fossil sites where I excavated another old amber and some evolutionary stones before coming up on my first frozen fossil structure. Before digging out the structure, I caught a wild Tatsugiri that I saw spawn on the map. While excavating the dig site, I was able to not only find a fossilized dino, but a sail fossil as well, which knocks another 2 fossils off the list in one go.
Oh my god. A sail fossil! That's a sail fossil! That's a sail fossil! Oh boy.
Shortly after, I stumbled into a deep dark biome attached to a lush cave. As I ventured further into the cave, I ended up finding a mine shaft where I was able to catch a Boldore. I found one more Gimmighoul tower on the way home with a chest I was able to loot before heading back to the lab to drop off all the new stuff I'd collected. I stood in the display room waiting for the Shieldon to finish reviving before grabbing it, leveling it up, and evolving it into a Bastiodon. Later that day, I also caught a Cetitan before catching a shiny Aipom, a Gourgeist, as well as the Amora, which had finished reviving, before heading to the jungle to level it and look for more ultra-rare spawns. While grinding in the jungle, I of course found another Snivy before evolving my Amora into Aurorus at nighttime to bring my total to 511 Pokemon. The next 7 days in the jungle were just a string of disappointments, one after the other. Though I managed to get a bunch of ultra-rare jungle spawns, none of them were the ones that I wanted, or even more so needed.
No tree spawns. No tree spawns. Bro, by the time I'm done in here... Oh. I don't want to see any treetops. This is what happens. This is what happens. Litten and Bulbasaur don't want to show up. This is what happens. I can't be held accountable for this. On day 195, I will not be held accountable. I'm done being the guy who gets pushed around by these beings that don't even have the nerve to show face. I show face. And for them to do this and to laugh from the bushes, try laughing from the bushes now. They're gone. They don't exist. Your home is gone.
I took your stuff. How's that make you feel? Because that's how I feel!
With day 200 on the horizon and Bulbasaur and his compatriots once again evading me, I thought I'd make the double century mark an event by evolving a bunch of Pokemon. So I journeyed back to the lab, got a bunch of my evolution items ready to go, and did just that. On day 200, I added Magmortar, Electivire, Poliwrath, Politoed, Ceruledge, Nidoking and Nidoqueen, Steelix, Arcanine, Lombre, which I apparently missed catching at some point. I evolved Lombre into Ludicolo, as well as Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Glaceon to bring my total to 526 Pokemon. Only 99 left. With all the trade, item, and stone evolution Pokemon evolved that I could, it was time to get back to work in the jungle. I needed to be done in the jungle. It was killing me. In the following days, I evolved my Kadabra into Alakazam because I forgot to do it before. I also found another Grookey, as well as another Snivy a few days later. Cool.
Hey, wie macht ihr eigentlich eure Steuererklärung?
Wieso Steuer? Du auch?
Ja klar, das ist auf dem Rechner viel einfacher als mit den Formularen.
Ich mache das einfach mit der App.
I crafted more Ultra Balls and evolved my last Eevee to get Sylveon to complete my collection of evolutions on day 207. The following day, I saw another rainbow with Melvin and knew something I wanted was bound to spawn soon. And boy, was I right.
Yo! Oh my god. There we go.
Though I was excited